What is going on, YouTube? Sitones here, back with another video, and today we have our first 2K24 video, and we are going over everything. We got the best jumper. I'm gonna be showing you guys the visual cue for the jumper, dribble sigs, the glitchiest sigs in the game for my tall guards, even my short guards, and then we're gonna be going over a dribble tutorial for you guys as well. Since I know most of you struggling this year, there's a lot of different changes. So we're going to be going over that as well for you guys. So I don't like wasting time. I want this to be short, simple, to the point. So let's get right into it. I'm going to start with the jumper first, just because everybody's struggling to shoot this year. And I have been brick myself. I'm going to be honest. I'm a fucking brick. I found this jumper from Fanta, and I tested out every single one, and I can tell you this is the best jump shot by far. It has the best visual cue, and this is what you guys need to use. All right, so for my small guards, you want to be using Kevin Porter Jr. as your release, or as your base. I'm sorry, this is the fastest base in the game. For your upper release one, I'm using Oscar Robinson just to add some height in our jump shot, so we can see our hands, which is our visual cue, so we're able to see our visual cue better and more clear. All right. Now for our upper release 2, I'm using Darius Garland. This just adds that flick. So our flick is going to be our release cue. And it also adds a little bit of speed in there as well, which is Darius Garland is a super fast released. All right. So our release speed max, obviously we want the fastest jumper possible to an extent. And then for animation blending, we want our Oscar Robinson at a 87%. Darius Garland at a 13% again, so we have that flick as our visual cue, and so it adds a little bit of speed to our jumper. And then for our cue, my jump shot cue, I'm using push. I am using push. I have tried release, set point, and jump. By far, release and push are the best. But for me, for this visual cue, for this jump shot, I'm using push. So I really would put that on for this. Alright, now I'm going to be showing you guys the jump shot and the visual cue for the jumper. Alright, so for the jumper, basically what you guys want to do, it's when you flick your wrist, okay? When you flick your wrist, that is when you time your jumper. So you can speed boost, flick, green. Every time it will be a green. And I'm telling you guys, I was a brick since day one. I put this jump shot 2 days ago. I'm now shooting 70% from the three-point line. This is by far the best jumper in the game. It has that beautiful visual cue that you guys are looking for, and it is just money every time. I don't need to get too far in that. Go test it out. Please use this jumper for my small guards, okay? It's beautiful. That's the release when you flick your wrist, and it's absolutely beautiful, okay? Now, quickly moving on to my dribble animations. We have the glitchiest ones in my games. I'm going to be giving you guys SIGs for my tall guards, and then I'm going to be giving you guys SIGs for my small guards as well. We got everything for you guys, I swear to you, okay? For my pass style, I'm using Steph Curry. If you could get LaMelo's, if you have a super high pass accuracy and you could get LaMelo's pass style, use his. He's by far the fastest in the game. If not, use Steph Curry. I would say it's the second fastest. Dribble style, I'm using Kyrie. For my small guards, this is what you want to go for. If everybody uses this dribble style, it's been confirmed by 2K Labs. There's no downsides of it. It's the fastest speed boost in the game, okay? Fastest in the game, no downsides at all. For my tall guards, you do want to be using Magic Johnson. You get a super glitchy crossover with this, which is actually why I kind of want to use it on my small guard. So you can play around with this. I'm going to be showing you guys how to do that move with the Magic Johnson dribble style. But my tall guards, my 6'6+ guards, they're going to have a field day with this dribble move, all right? And I'm going to be showing you guys later on in the video. But again, Kyrie for my small guards, by far the best, confirmed by 2K Labs. Magic Johnson for my tall guards, okay? Now for my signature size up, I'm using Steve Francis, same as last year. Gives a really good speed boost with the Steve Francis spam, or we could It's a really good for your combos. For your regular breakdown combo, I'm using Scoot Henderson. Seen a lot of people use this recently. A couple different options here. De'Aaron Fox is solid. A lot of people use Darius Garland, but I'm using Scoot Henderson. So I would try Darius Garland or De'Aaron Fox. Just play around with it, see what you guys like better. You know, it's personal preference, but these are just my dribble moves. Since I'm a 2K guru, you feel me? So moving on to the aggressive breakdown combo, I'm using Steph Curry. You could use Ja Morant for my tall guards. This is for my tall guards. Has a nice little hezzy. Use Ja Morant. That's what Solo DF uses. I know he uses this one, so I would really recommend this one. I already tried it for my tall guard. Beautiful. I love this sig. Now, for my small guards, use Darius Garland, or you could use Steph Curry. Just play around with that. Now, for my size up escape package, my crab animation. This has everybody in a chokehold this year, right? Because it's a little different. It's not the same as last year where you could just perform the move, and you're wondering probably like, why is it so hard this year? It's because you can only perform your Trae Young size of escape off or any escape move with, like, by any means. You can only perform an escape package off a combo dribble move. So you have the combo and then escape, and you'll get your crab animation. You can't just crab animation. You have to do a dribble move, then you can do your crab animation, right? So if you aren't really feeling the Trae Young size of escape from like this year just because of that, I do recommend De'Aaron Fox or LaMelo Ball. LaMelo Ball is super glitchy if you're like more of like a rim runner and trying to get to the basket. Use this. Even if you're a tall guard, you can use LaMelo's. Even if you're a tall guard, you could use De'Aaron Fox. I feel like both of these just work for tall guards and small guards. So that's totally up to you. Looking for my combo moves, I'm using Jason Tatum. My crossover, I'm using Jason Tatum as well. They nerfed the Stephen Curry's crossover from last year, so it's not as quick. So just use Jason Tatum. My behind the back, I'm using DeMar DeRozan. I feel like I just really like this explosive behind the back it gives right here. I feel like I really like that one. A lot of people do use the James Harden, so I would recommend the James Harden or the Jamal Murray. Play around with these three. You could also use the Stephen Curry. It's just whatever. If you care about the Curry slide, use it. I feel like this Curry slide is just an overrated move every year. No one ever uses it. So again, DeMar DeRozan, James Harden, or Jamal Murray are by far the best behind the backs. Now, for my hezzy, I'm using the John Wall. You could also use Luka. And for my step back, this is the best step back in the game by far. It gets you the glitchiest snatchback, and then also gives you an AI step back from last year, as you guys just saw. So if you guys are looking for the AI step back, or otherwise known as the LeBron size of escape, that is in this John Wall dribble step back package. And then you also get the best snatchback in the game that everybody is using. You could use this on tall guards and small guards. It is beautiful. And this is what everybody's using. Fana, pro players, 2K League players, everybody's using this. Now, those are the SIGs, and I'm getting right into the dribble tutorial. Alright, so to the dribble tutorial, I'm going to go straight into the snatchback, just since we're fresh on that topic. Hold R2, and it's different this year. It's super easy. Just hold R2 and right stick straight down, and you'll get this glitchy snatchback. If you spam it, you'll get a behind the back, which like could turn into like a little speed boost if you wanted to. But you can only hit it once. You can't spam it like you could last year. So you could do a snatchback, and you could run out of it. Or if you want to, you could double right stick down twice, and you could get the little behind the back, okay? Now, if you want to do the AI step back, just let go of R2 and then right stick down, and you get the AI step back from last year that a lot of people love, which is super cheesy, and it gets open literally every time. Now, we're going to be going over the misdirection. Misdirection, same literally every year. Ball is in my right hand. You want to basically just crab I guess I started off with the crab, I guess, usually, or like little, crossover like that, which is just hold R2 and then right stick diagonally up right if the ball is in my left hand. And then what you want to do, so if the ball's in my right hand, your right stick wants to be diagonally down to the left. So you get this, right? So you should get that. If the ball's in your right hand, right stick diagonally down to the left. And then your left stick should go diagonally down to the right. So they should be facing each other. And then vice versa. Don't wonder why. I have no adrenaline. That's why I can't get the move right. Let me run that back for you guys real quick. So the move, if the ball is in my left hand, right stick diagonally down to the right. Ball is in my left hand, right stick diagonally down to the right. And then once that animation almost doesn't play out, left stick diagonally down to the left. All right. So when you do it, you should get that. And now you want to do it the opposite way. Now the ball is going to be in my right hand when I do that. So my right stick is going to go diagonally down to the left. And my left stick is going to go diagonally down to the right. So it's just going to go inverted. It's going to be opposite. And when you spam it, you get this. Right? Little misdirection behind the back. Super smooth. It's a little slower this year, but definitely a good way to add into your combos. Now, moving on to the, I guess like the front misdirection, I guess, like just not the behind the back misdirection, I guess just a regular misdirection, like that. It's a little weird. It's just, if the ball's in your left hand, it's just right stick to the right if the ball is in your left hand, and then left stick to the left. So it should look like this. It looks like a little glitchy. It's like whatever. It's a good move. It's a solid move. I would just stick to like the behind the back one though, just so the ball can't get ripped. So yeah, but definitely is a good thing to add into your combos and definitely worth learning just to make it a little more glitchier, sizing up your opponents. Okay, so now what we're gonna be showing you guys the fast speed boost. So if you guys are looking for the speed boost from last year when you guys are trying to escape like this, it has that little pause in it. And it's not fast. It's not that fast. You don't get a crazy speed boost this year. As you see, you get that little run, and then you slow down, like after like 2 steps, which just isn't cutting it, okay? It's not cutting it. So this is how to do it this year, which is, it kind of sucks, guys. It sucks. Because the ball has to be in the same hand. So if the ball is in my left hand, right stick has to go to the left, and then you sprint out of it, right? Just like that. And you get the same one from last year, but it just sucks because you can't do a crossover into it. It literally just has to be in your left hand, or you have to basically just run same ball hand, and you get it. I just have no adrenaline ever. Hold up, let me just do that back for you guys. So again, if the ball is in my right hand, right stick diagonally up to the right, and then sprint out of it. Just like that, right? And that's the fastest speed boost in the game. It just sucks that you can't do it like as fast anymore when you go opposite ball hand like this. But this is still a good move if you want to go across your body and not the same ball hand. It's the same principle. All right. So now what we're going to do is go over the... we're going to put this shit all together, okay? We're going to put... Actually, I'm going to show you guys the cross launch real quick. The cross launch for my tall guards, this is what you needed the dribble style Magic Johnson for. And I'm telling you guys, I love this move so much. I literally don't want to use Kyrie's dribble style just because I want to spam this move. Just because the speed boost out of it is absolutely insane. But it just sucks that it makes all your dribble moves slow when you use this dribble sig. But look at this speed boost, guys. So if the ball's in my left hand, literally just right stick straight up no matter what, and then run to the same ball hand. So right stick up, run to the same ball hand. So ball's in my left, right stick up, run to the left. All right, so do that. you get that move right there. If you do it, and it just works. It's so beautiful. It's just so beautiful. It works every time. My tall guards are gonna have a field day with that one, and it's super explosive. All right, so make sure you guys are using that for my tall guards. If you really like it on a small guard, go ahead, give it a try. It is totally up to you. But it's just super nice. It's just super nice. You get that little move right there, right? Look at that. Speed boost out of it, and then no one's guarding it. I promise you guys. All right. But again, the downfall of this, every speed boost is slow. It sucks. You do an AI step back, and you run out of it. You're slow as a snail, everybody. All right. So it's like meh. It's like not that good. But if you're a tall guard, you just want to spam that move, get an easy bucket. You could use the Magic Johnson dribble style, but I'm going to be using the Kyrie personally, just because it's more versatile. All right. So to combo like our moves together, I'm going to start with like a misdirection again misdirection behind the back I guys showed you about, and then you could also do your little snatchback, which is you could combo them together. I like comboing that, and then running out of it, right? And it gets a nice little speed boost out of that as well that you guys could use to hunt for that 3 or rim run as well. Now if you guys want to do a crossover, balls in your left hand, hold R2, right stick diagonally up to the left, and left stick diagonally up to the right, and you should get this move right there. If you do mess it up, you'll get like some glitchy like I don't even know, like kind of like a hop, I guess. I'm gonna try to mess it up. Sometimes you'll literally just get it. I think if your left stick is too like not facing the right direction, I'm not really sure how it happens, but you get a glitchy hop out of it. Let me get my full stamina back, just so you guys see what I'm talking about. All right. So balls in my left hand, right stick diagonally up to the right, left stick diagonally up to the, or sorry, if the ball's in my left hand, right stick diagonally up to the left, and my left stick will be diagonally up to the right. Now, and you do that, boom, speed boost out of that like that, and it's just super clean. And that's the little hop I was talking about. If you do it from like a corner, it gets a little hop. So yeah. Now I'm going to be comboing these moves all together to show you like what the combos are going to look like. So, if you're starting off like your little misdirection behind the back, you can do your little step back. You could do that. You can do all this speed boost that way, and then you could green it. I have no stamina, so I'm not going to green it, obviously. But yeah, it's the combos this year, super clean. The dribble moves, everything is just so beautiful. You could literally just do this, and then speed boost out of it. 3 hunt with no stamina, and I'm still green because this jumper is fucking chicken. With no stamina, I'm making that shot, all right? So guys, this is the best Dribble 6, best jumper, and best dribble tutorial for you guys. Super simple, super easy. Get it in the lab right now and learn all these moves. And without further ado, it's Side Tones, and I'm out. Peace.